Welcome to AECOsim Building Designer Connect Edition. We'll be looking at the powerful display rules. A display rule is a set of display criteria which are processed on any view of a design, in the models, drawings, and sheets. Display rules allow you to control the symbology, appearance, and display, and non-display of building design elements based on the property of an element, the name group, view, model, reference, or file. So the example I'll be showing you today is in the workspace of AECOsim Examples, Mixed Use Retail Building USA, and it is an interiors file, so it would be I _ grocery. In this model, we have the architectural model referenced in, which is all the exterior and interior walls. So in this file consists of the fixtures in the grocery store. And just a quick look at some of the fixtures that are placed in the model. We have retail specialty and shelving. The shelving units are the gondolas in the center of the grocery store. And as I scroll across, you'll see all the properties on the gondolas that were placed on the objects while they were placed, or you can go back and add data. So there's all the classification of master format, uniformat, omni-class. As we select some of the gondolas, they highlight in red in the top or the isometric model view. So just under the hood, there's a lot of data on the objects, and we can use those in our displays. Our display styles that are out of the box, we have illustration, monochromatic, so you can have a mixture of these display styles when we start looking at the rules. So this is a monochromatic view, of course, and then we go and change it to a transparent, and you'll see there's many different options, and you can create your own and share those on your project team. So if I just go to wireframe and take a quick look at the display rules by going to the display styles dialog box, and then under the tab on the right you'll see there's display rules, and I have some that are set up, and this is where you set up the criteria for what you want to display. The first one I want to be doing is rated walls. So it will highlight in the model of what is non-rated and 2-hour rated walls. So the 2-hour rated are red and they're hidden line filled, and then the non-rated are blue and they're also hidden line filled. And then you could also take all the other geometry and make it transparent, halftone. So those are all the criteria of, you could be doing hatching, you could hide things, controlling the line style, all at once. We can also apply those rules to other models in our project. So they're very portable and shareable. I can go into the discipline master and apply that rule, and everything else except those non-rated and rated walls appear in the model for my review. I can publish a 3D PDF from any of the views, and you'll see we can go in and be changing some of this display styles. We can navigate in the model, so that all you need is Adobe Reader version 7 or above. You can go in and start turning off files or levels, so you can see you're turning off different floors. When you go over and select on an object, down at the bottom left, you'll see the properties of that wall, of that fire rated wall that was selected on that floor. So it's just a great way to be able to share BIM information with people who don't want to go into a BIM application, but they want to see what's going on in the project. And then jumping back into our first floor model again, we can be looking at some other display rules. One is comparing actual area versus above and less than program areas of actual areas. So red is it's over and blue was under. We could be looking at different fixture types using the master format. So there's custom retail furniture, refrigerated furniture, restaurant furniture, and shelving, and they're all color-coded. And then by turning on and off the toggles, you can be reviewing the different groups based on their intelligence, and then you could either be hiding it with the little eyeball icon, and when that's turned off, you'll have a way to override the exterior shell to become transparent. So it's a great review tool. Another rule that we can have of looking at the fixtures is what is fixed and what is movable. So that we'll color code what's movable with a bluish purplish color there, and then the tan would be the fixed. We can then jump into a drawing and see the sheet with the display rules coming through it as well. With the Place Table tool coming from our schedules, we're able to do a count of our fixtures, and based on the uniformat, which I did my design rule, you're able to make a table color-coded to match the display rule. So it's a very powerful tool to have. Display rules leverage the intelligence in the models to produce more useful drawings. The display rules are a way to review models for data validation. You can share the display styles and display rules in DGN libraries, and you can output to any print format, including PDF, 2D, or 3D.